How we doing? Just a little update on the old Renegades challenge. It's number 44 of 44 Tech 3 tanks researched, aced and moving on. We go into vehicles. As you can see, it took me 117 battles to get the ace on the Wolverine. I got the ace on the T1 Heavy and the Stug. I've got 3 on them, and I've got 2 on the Panzer IV-G and 1 on the M4. These two, the Stug and the Panzer IV, I got another ace while I was doing credit build-ups, grinding them for XP for the next tier tanks. If we go into the garage, let's go back to tier 1, and if you see, all the 7 tanks in the 7 nations in tier 1 are now aced. I'll move down to tier 2. All the tier 2, 7 tanks again, all aced on nations. The same with tier 3. And then on to tier 4. Obviously tier 4 there's a lot more selection in the Tech 3 tanks because you start getting your lights, your mediums, your heavies and your TDs obviously. But all aced so far. Then we're on to tier 5. There's the BDR, S35CA, the Type T34, the Churchill 1, the Crusader, SU-85. That was a bugger ace for some reason. But it was done. Panzer IV-G, the Stug as a Shun 4, the Wolverine and the T1 Heavy, all aced so far. 44 owned, 44 aced. '66, '68. As you can see, it didn't take too many battles to do it, but obviously I'm playing with a little bit of experience. But I hadn't aced all these earlier low tier tanks in my previous year, so I decided step back, have a look, see what you're doing wrong, and go back and do it again. Stats, man, special to shout about. Remember, I'm in tier 1 to tier 5. I've no tier 6s whatsoever. Most of them are researched. But all of these have been bought, researched, fully researched, and tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all done before moving on. So all the tier 1 was done, researched and mastered before anything from tier 2 was purchased. Then tier 2 was all bought, they were all researched and mastered, then moving on to tier 3. So as you can see, it's been, yeah, a reasonable climb. But as you can see, when you get to tier 5 you've got further selections. You've got 2 lights or 2 heavies or 2 mediums and maybe chance of 2 TDs in each nation. So there's a bigger selection to go through. And then when you get on to tier 6 it's similar. You've got branches breaking off to 2 tanks or maybe 3 tanks. So it's a challenge, but that's, as I said, that's 44 of 44 owned so far and they're all aced. So I'll move on to Tech 3 and see what's next. As I said, the Hellcat and the Jackson, they're researched, the M6 is researched, the M4's done with 15,000 XP, but as you can see, when you move on to tier 6 you need 30 odd thousand, some of them 28, but you need 30 odd thousand XP to purchase them. Still got a Leopard to do on the German tier, but you'll see the rest of them are all researched, just ready to buy, but not going that line. We've got the KV-1 and the T-34. I've done the Type T-34, the Chinese version, but I haven't done the Russian version yet. But the SU's done, and these two, they're done because, yeah, it was that simple. The SU-100 was done because I had the booster, special booster for opening a crate, completing missions. So I used that for that. You look at these are all researched, ready to bought. These are all done, as you can see. The AT2 I haven't touched as yet. Still got the Chinook to do. These are researched, ready to go, but they're tier 6. I'm not moving to tier 6 until all of tier 5 is complete. And similarly with the ARLV39 and ARL44, they're researched fully, just electric biscuit to do in the French line. So it's electric biscuit, the Chinook, the AT2, the KB1 and the Leopard. So 4 to do. So a long haul, maybe take a year. That's taken 6 weeks so far since I started 19th of July. So yeah, it's not too bad so far. That's the progress. Thanks for watching, folks. There we are. M4. Still chasing this ace for this thing. We're on Oasis Palms. And it's a tier 5, tier 6 heavy battle. Waiting to see what happens in this one, because going by the looks of some of the tanks, no camo, hesitation, what way to go. We'll see what happens. With a KB1S away over in base area. A Hellcat, a Chaffee over the back of the rocks, a Cheeto and a Panzer Kampfwagen, one of those Star Wars super duper tanks. But there's a Hellcat, we'll drop one into him. Tracks and fuel tank damaged. Drop another one into him, no, he's finished. There's a Chaffee. No camo. Another one into him. Interesting. Obviously more tier jumpers. No harm to them, but Wargaming forces them up the tiers too quick because they want to get this tank, they want to get that tank, they want a better armour, they want a bigger hitting gun. Yep, hit with the Panzer Kampfwagen. Super Star Wars camouflage on it. More gold than anything else. Never mind, that's another one into him. The Cheeto's over to the right hand side. The Chinoo's to my left, with a damaged driver and a damaged gun. So he's going slow and he can't fire quick. He's repaired them. I get another one into him. Switch over to APCR. There we go. What have we got left? KB1S is coming over the back end. There's a T1 Heavy somewhere. What else is there? T1 Heavy, KB1S, Cheeto, the Chinook, and this Kampfwagen. 5 on 4. KB2's, no, is it a KB? KB2's holding the line somehow. I don't know where that went. Nope, he's finished. KB1. There's the Chinook. Damaged again. Where's this T1 Heavy? Again, no camo. Back up. He's gonna get one into me, but I'll get one into the front of him. Keep backing up, backing up, backing up. I know there's dead carcasses behind me. There's only 2 on 2. I can use the carcasses as cover. Reverse round here. As he comes round the corner. Thank you. He's down to a 1 shot. Is he gonna poke? Nah, I'll poke. I've got enough to hit him. Oh, tracks. Thank you very much, Wargaming. Right. This could be interesting. I know he went over the right hand side there, but is he coming this side or is he coming the right hand side? There he is. There. Boom. Thank you. And a lot for that. Oh, mastery. High caliber. Oh, that'll do. That will do nicely. 17 shots, 16 hits and 16 penetrations. 6 enemies damaged and 3 killed. 2190. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. That'll do. Another one bagged. Hello there, folks. And here we're gonna watch the old Renegade go out in the T1 Heavy. The American Tier 5 Heavy, obviously. Slow, an extremely large at distance reticule, 6.5 second reload, running gun rammer rather than calibrated shells, supercharged and refined gun. The reason for that is the dispersion on this thing is beyond a joke. Now, I'm going to show you this for a reason. See the size of the reticle? Absolutely huge attacks in the distance. So this thing, people watching, is no good whatsoever for sniping with. None whatsoever. You could fit 2 tanks into that reticle, so the chances of hitting anything with it at this distance is non-existent. Literally, you can see them. You can get them spotted up for you, because you won't spot them at the view range this thing has, 240 metres or something. But unless your team's spotting them up, and you take an opportune chance and lock shot and hit something. I mean, look at that, that's a reticle full size at 480 metres. This thing is no good for sniping. So what's the old Renegade going to have to do? He's going to have to shift his ass and get into where the tanks are. Because he's doing nothing there. Nothing from the red team came this side. And he's going to have to move in. He's got absolute zero. So to do anything decent in this battle, he's going to have to run in, get stuck in, and start damaging, killing, whatever. There's a Crusader. Let's finish him off first. What have we got there? We've got a Chinu coming through. We've got the M4 sitting over there. There's a KV1 somewhere. There's a South 40 somewhere. There's the Chinu. Let's see if we can get one into him. Even at close range, the reticle fits the whole tank. Yeah, it's something else, this beast, I'll tell you. But this is Tier 5. Sometimes you can have good games, sometimes you can have bad games in this thing. But don't be fooled by the stats that show what the armour in this is, because if something hits you in the side, you can forget it. Keep your arse end and your sides well hidden. You can go face to face in this thing, and you've got a good chance of coming out against it. There's the Hetzer. Let's drop one into the Hetzer here. Hits on average a 160, but you'll get maybe 165, 168 sometimes, but very rarely will you get full bigger hits. I mean, there's a shot in the track, damaged track. Yeah, we'll finish this one off anyway. Right, we've got the M4 running down the back end. We've got the KV1 in front of us. Let's see if we can put some damage into him. He's killed 3 already. He's just got into the battle. He's got 993. There's the KV1 palming back. Switch over to APCR, just to make sure. Lower hit, right enough. You've got something shooting him in the back for 133, which will be the M4 and the South 40, because that's all that's left. But the KV1's a target to take out. He's got 90 health points left, and there's 2 right behind him. Now he's going to have to turn quick, fire, and get face onto them. South 40, drop one into him. 149, APCR. Into AP, hit the M4. See, face blocking, you now start to bounce things. Finish off the M4 and just push the South 40 up against him. Got no much chance at this distance of penning him, and he'll finish him off eventually. There you go. 6 kills, 2,175 damage and 1,000 blocked. Late to the game. Mastery, Top Gun, High Caliber, Pools Medal, Steel Wall, Kolobonov, and all the bells and ribbons that go with it. 2,172 damage in total, 11,550 credits and 6 kills. Team, well, we're not saying about that. Details, 22 shots, 20 direct hits and 19 penetrations. The 2 shots that didn't hit were the 2 that went when he was sitting on a hellfire. The dispersion rate on this thing at any distance over 200 meters is it's a hit and a hope tank, that one. So get close up. Within 150 meters you'll do okay. 200 meters and above that, chances are you're gonna miss. Right, where we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kills, 6 hits. What did he get? 148, 4 for 465, 4 for 377, 5 for 569, 3 for 440, and 2 for 173. Credits, as I've seen, 11,550, and the XP was 1552. Award on total. Enemy destruction, damage caused, knockdown, and damage blocked was your legendaries. Anything else, just the usual. But that's the T1 heavy. It is it's took a lot of games to get that mastery in it. It's not an easy one to master. It's a good tank when you use it properly and when you get up close and personal. Being at any distance and you're wasting your time. You can go the heavy flank when you're on some fields, but don't go the heavy flank when you're on the likes of Black Goldville. Go with the meds and the TDs. Go left towards the caves or go right towards the cave, depending on what spawn you're on. On mines, go towards base and come round the bank. Don't try and climb the hill because it's too slow and you're too high and you'll get hit from all angles. Rockfield, you can go to the right hand side towards the C area, but it's not advisable. You're better going up towards the A area so you've got a bit of ground to shoot down onto B and work your way from there. Going over into the C area is just a bind. There's not enough cover for you there because it's a tall tank and you have to up close and personal, whereas the other things that you're usually up against in that tier, tier 5 and tier 6, generally it will be a tier 6 heavy. You'll have 4 tier 6s and 3 tier 5s, or you may get lucky and have a couple of games where you've got mostly tier 5s, but that's rare. But that's a T1 heavy. That's it mastered, and that's the old Renegade. Now 41 tanks bought and owned and 41 aced. Nothing above tier 5. All of tier 1, 2, 3 and 4 have been bought, researched and aced, and we're halfway through tier 5. No tier 6s will be bought until the whole tier 5 tech tree has been purchased, researched and aced, and all the tier 6 tanks have been researched prior to being bought. A long haul, long project, but it's worth doing. Thanks for watching, folks. How we doing? And here we are in number 44, a Wolverine, tier 5 American TD, leading on to the Hellcat and the Jackson. Both of them researched so far, but I still haven't mastered this, but we're working on it. We've got a KV-1, a BDR, a Crusader, a Scavenger, another Wolverine on the other side. What else have we got? What else have we got? A Y5, is it? I think it's a Y5. There's the BDR. he's disappeared. I don't know why the T-34's sitting up here. He should have been away up spotting his med. Blind shot, see if he's going to show up. Nope. Right. It looks like all the meds have came this way, huh? A leopard. I spotted, but Heavy's asleep. Yep. Right. They're going to show up on base. Yep. I knew it. Right, let's take a blind fire through this opening and see if we can knock the boxes away and set them go, because if something lands, he'll move. What have we got up here? The Wolverine and the Panzer 4D. That was the other wee thing I couldn't see because the... There we are. Nice wee ammo rack into the side of him. Right, where's this Y5? Come on. Tracked. Looks like a leopard's doing the running across in the sea area. But I don't know where he's going to go. Somebody will get him before I do another shot. Yeah, there we go, either way. Right, well, we've got a scavenger across there. Has he stayed there? Has he sat? What's that? The Wolverine sitting up behind the trees and the dead carcass there. Look at another shot into him. Look at the dispersion on that. 5 o'clock instead of middle of the road. Ooh, dearie me. Dearie Macers. Right, what have we got? 3 on 4. Our teams seem to have disappeared here. Yeah. In Camp Bush. Yeah, I'm a TD. It's a TD spot on Dead Rail. And if nobody shoots at me, I'll just sit here and take shots on the way out. He didn't climb that hill that fast, that's for sure. No way. No way he climbed that hill that fast. I'm going to go 4 on 2. Oh dear. There's a KV, there's a Crusader, the Wolverine, and the hell's the other one? KV won the Crusader, the Wolverine, and the Scavenger. Alright, thanks for that. I didn't want it to hurt, I wanted to cause damage. Look at him on the way down. KV1 and the Wolverine's hanging around base side. KV's coming through, I'll get a pot shot into him. No, he's going to sit there, right. So we've got the Crusader and the Scavenger scouring around here chasing ours. He's gone. Oh shoot. Right, let's get rid of the KV1. Oh, it's the Scavenger, the Crusader. Oh, the Scavenger's gone. Oh, that's even better. So it's just the Crusader and the Wolverine. What's the Wolverine got? I think he's near enough full points. Crusader has to be around here. There he is. Spotted up. Right, let him climb the hill. Let him climb the hill. Thank you. Let him get past the rocks, taking a shot on the right hand side. Thank you. Right, where's this Wolverine? He was on base 2 seconds ago and he's moved through it, so there he is. Oh no, he's not, he's on 440 odds, so full health against 440. I should be able to get this. No promises, but you never know. Pre-aim. Fire. He's down to 278. So he's 2 shots. There's 1. And if I get a decent roll with this one, it should finish him. Thanking you. 4 kills. Another one. Oh, I did get it. I did get it. I did, 2301 damage, 4 kills, and a clubbing off for the last 3. Top gun high caliber. Team with the rest do. PDR did 1, and a Panzer 4G did 2. Well done on him. What have we got? Details 25, 18, and 18. I don't miss 7 shots. Dispersion on that thing is. Right, 1 for 314, 5 for 499. 5 hits for 499 points. I mean, RNG played a white man. 2 for 162. 4 for 605. 3 for 436. And 3 for 285. Credits 15783. XP 1291. That's what you needed to get the mastery, 1291. Aye, that'll do. That's the Wolverine done. 44 of 44. I'm getting there. Thanks for watching, folks.